Hello everyone, precious brothers and sisters. April 24th, 2013. I want to come on in real quick. But as I'm looking out my window, it's April 24th. It's the end of April, almost the beginning of May, and it's snowing outside. I'm talking large snowflakes are coming down where I live in Michigan. I don't know what is going on in the world today. Talk about end time Bible prophecy and things just all out of place. I want to run this by you real quick. For this video, I am using an external microphone rather than the microphone that's built into the laptop, and I want to get your opinion in the comment box below. Is the sound quality better with the external mic or the microphone that came with this laptop? So no matter what you're doing right now, stop doing whatever you're doing and let me know in the comment box. External microphone or original equipment microphone that came with the laptop as far as sound quality is concerned. I want to touch on something. I've been told on more than one occasion that when I do my YouTube videos that I talk a lot using my hands. I've noticed that too. I'm not even Italian. Now, I will pick up an ink pen to try to compensate for that, but all I'm doing is talking with my hands and using my ink pen. So I've got an idea. Hold on. I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm going to try for the rest of this video. Alright, next on the agenda, I want to ask each and every one of you, again, you've always come through for me, to lift my ministry up in prayer, trumpetofgodministries.com. We need so many things. We're totally out of Bibles. Now, let me explain. I think I've mentioned this before. Now, every year in the month of August, in the city of Flint, Michigan, where I spend a lot of time with my outreach ministry, they hold what's called Back to the Bricks. It's very much like the Detroit Dream Cruise. That's where people from all over bring their old classic cars, muscle cars, and people come in attendance from all over the state of Michigan, Ohio, Canada, all over. And there are crowds and crowds of people at this time. Now, every year, at the same time, the Holy Spirit Revival is held, and I've attended that every year. And they hold this Holy Spirit Revival in the park, and that's where preachers from all over just start preaching the Word. But I want to get down in the crowd. I want to be up close and personal, and I want to hand out free Bibles and preach the Word. I'm a street preacher. And this year, I want to hold the very first annual Bibles on the Bricks. So I ask that you lift this ministry up in prayer to the Father, that we get the needed Bibles, and that this becomes an annual event, Bibles on the Bricks. I want to run something else by you. I'm trying to sit on my hands. It's not working. In the month of June this year, 2013, I will be holding a weekend revival under the stars. This is a weekend of camping and fishing and roasting marshmallows and singing praise and worship music and fellowship under the stars at the campfire. And I'm going to hold this in a local state park, beautiful park here in Michigan. A weekend where you bring your tent and you just camp out. I ask that you lift me up in prayer in my ministry for this as well. But I want to run this by you. What do you think about a YouTube meet and greet and fellowship where I will be preaching on Friday. I'll be preaching on Saturday, and we'll close out the weekend with a service on Sunday. But what about a YouTube meet and greet at the same time? Putting a face with your YouTube channel name, and do you think it would be possible? And you're all invited. I want to invite you anyway, but what is the chance of this? Could make the trip down to Michigan for a weekend revival, a getaway, bring the kids and roast marshmallows under the stars and get to know Pastor Dave on a more personal level. I think it's a wonderful idea. If you think that you may be able to attend, let me know in the comment box or send me a personal message. I love you all. I want to leave with a praise report. As most of you know, I lost my job back in March 12th. I've been all this time fighting for unemployment and no income whatsoever. My car broke down. I didn't have the money to fix my car. and I ended up selling it. So I don't even have a car, but I've kept my faith. And finally, 2 weeks ago, I got my letter of determination that they found that through their investigation that I was wrongfully discharged. And now tomorrow, finally, I'll get my first unemployment check. So I've been dealing with that, calling on my appointed times, the unemployment, and first time in my life that I ever had to, unemployment is all new to me, but it's been a long time, nothing coming in, but I've always kept my faith, the faith of a mustard seed. Our Father in heaven will always see that we are well provided for. So I want to leave that little bit of encouragement with you, but to have faith, even if it's the faith of a mustard seed, that your Father in heaven will provide. A lot of circumstances around me losing my job. As you know, my car broke down. I ended up having to sell it, and all the time with no income. But what they were trying to do, I believe, is get rid of the people that worked there for a long time and hiring new people in where they could pay them less. I don't know if it has anything to do with Obama and all his nonsense that he's pushing through. But first, when I called him, I said, hey, my car's broke down. I don't even know if I can get it fixed. I've never, in all the years, took a vacation. Can I have this time? And just call it my vacation. You don't even got to pay me. No. If you don't go to work, you're fired. Then, through negotiating, they called me back. Okay, we'll let you have the week off. Then they stick a Friday there. I said, guys, I don't have any transportation. Okay. But then, to top it off, what they did, they know that due to my religious beliefs, at least on my beliefs, I don't work on the Sabbath. And this is March, around March 12th when I got fired. But it was the anniversary of my brother's death, who was killed by a drunk driver. A gentleman leaving a bar in Detroit, a couple bars in Detroit, and decided to drink. And that's how my brother lost his life. And they knew that, and they scheduled me. It was like St. Patrick's Day. It was at this bar, this big party. I don't attend bars. I don't enter bars. I don't drink. They put me on the schedule as being part of security and a bouncer for the St. Patrick's Day party on the Sabbath. And I'm sorry, I can't. So that's how I got fired. But the truth will always prevail. And all this time, I've been okay. I've had nothing coming in. I lost my car. I had to sell it. I didn't have the money to fix it. But God's always provided, and I want you to hang on to that. No matter what you're facing, no matter what you think you're going through, He is in control, and He will see you through it. And you just got to have that faith. Lift my ministry up in prayer. Let me know about the weekend camp out in the month of June. It's coming up. That's something that we might possibly be able to make happen. God bless you.